when to put the foot down. That's what he has. 4 inside the circle on the offside. Trent Bolt at the bowling crease. 34 from 18. Hits a gap, he hits a gap, he hits a big gap.
Just missed his length, he went for the Yorker. Look at the emotion in the stands. Missed his length by a foot, and you'll get hurt by Stokes if you do, even with 3 men out there.
That was a half volley, it was there. He hit round it beautifully, placed it beautifully. Agony and ecstasy in one shot. Again, they'll push for 2 now. This is when run-outs become key. Won't get it. Matt Henry does well.
Ian Bishop, what do you, as you see the 50 from Ben Stokes, what do you bowl to the tail ender plunking? Do you go Yorkers or do you bowl it into the surface? Pitch it up, you could get hit if you miss your length.
Such a good Yorker, it's a really good Yorker, so I wonder if the key is to mix it up. Get that Yorker in there, but just the odd one into the surface.
Such a good death bowler, he'll know best, but tail ender, don't want to miss your length, get a full toss and he'll squirt it away.
He's got 2 inside the circle, a 3rd man and deep point, so backward point inside the circle. Guptill rushing up to a short extra cover. He gets it through a gap, another one. Santner uphill, hauls it in.
I think he went for the Yorker there because he trusts it. I think you have to go with what you trust at this stage.
Ross Taylor's not happy about something there. He wants a change of length.
If you go, 3rd man has gone back, so mid-off coming up. I was thinking full and wide, but with mid-off up, if he misses, he could get crashed down there as well.
There's another twist. There's another twist around the corner. Here's Bolt.
That was Taylor, completely driven by Ross Taylor. He was not happy the ball before. He completely overruled what was going on. And he just said, don't pitch it up.
Seven from 14. Steady the ship. Steady the ship, Kane. Bolt again. Goes for the Yorker again. Down the ground. Hit beautifully. Santner in the way again. Oh, got to go, and they did. Fatigue, mental fatigue on Stokes' face now is obvious. Pressure.
It's a mixing though, Nat, isn't it? Went for the Yorker there after the short ball, so he doesn't want to be predictable at this stage.
This is a big ball. This delivery is a massive ball. It's a free hit for Plunkett. Take the pressure off Stokes' next 2 overs.
Take 1. They might look for 2 here. They might look for 2. Santner again. 2-18 for 6. There's 2 overs to go. It's 24 from 12.
It's up to 2 a ball. It's up to that dreaded 2 a ball now. Stokes is blowing. He is really blowing. He's down on his haunches. He's sucking it in. The whole of the country's hiding behind their sofa at the moment. Get us these 24. Somehow get us 24.
For the moment, Ben Stokes. Man for the moment, Jimmy Neesham. 24 from 12. Stokes sits at the non-striker's end. He's digging deep. He's talking to himself. He's banging the bat into the ground, saying, you can do this. You can handle this. $12 and over. 2 a ball.
Got to be thinking at least 14 of this Neesham over.
piece this morning saying that Stokes' own man will be supporting New Zealand today. Who he's supporting right now. His son is trying to win a World Cup for England right now. Doing his best that he could ever do. He's done so well so far. 62 off 89.
Wasn't quite amazing there because New Zealand took forever to get this right, but Stokes just sat at the non-striker's end. He didn't even hardly talk to Plunkett. Plunkett goes, and he's hit another gap, has he? Nichols this time. Just the one. 23 from 11.
Ben Stokes has 5 deliveries off New Zealand's 6th bowler here. You can't leave too many off Trent Bolt's last over. It can't be 14 off Bolt's last over. They've got to use these 5 balls of Neesham. Stokes knows that. Williamson knows that.
Super over. It's possible.
How's your ticker?
Right, let's look at the field. Let's look at the way Williamson has planned this to Stokes. Ideally, if they can't get him out, they get him off strike. It's as simple as that. Just the one as he falls down playing the shot. Good result, New Zealand. The key man is out of the game for the moment.
I think there have been some good Yorkers, attempted Yorkers being bowled at the end, what they've practiced routinely over this entire tournament and half their lives. They don't want to miss one, but it's been formulated to a plan.
How does he feel? He's powerless.
Morgan is ice cold. He's nervous, really, but even he must be feeling it now, surely.
Big ball, big ball. Straight up. Is it catchable? It is catchable. It's taken in the deep, Trent Bolt, and Plunkett is on his way.
Not just the wicket, but a dot. That hurts England as well. Another delivery used up. It was 22 off 10. It's now 22 off 9. They do cross, so Stokes will be on strike. It was in the slot. It was right on length, but Plunkett couldn't get enough of it. New Zealand and their fielding has been quite brilliant. Plunkett's gone. He made 10. 220 for 7.
Stokes versus Neesham. Slower ball. Now then, it's Trent Bolt again. Is this it? Is this? Oh, he's thrown it. He got it. He's got it. It's 6. You're kidding me. Is Trent Bolt sure about it? Do they have to look? Oh no! Can you believe this action?
I think Martin got to the signal 6. We'll see it again.
He's got it. He's got it there. He's got it there. He steps on it there. Too late. Too late. Gupta was there for the relay. Brilliant, brilliant effort from Bolt. What a moment. What a moment. 16 from 8. It's on again for England.
Fine margins. Fine margins. Another foot. New Zealand win the game. A wrong foot on the boundary, and England are still in it.
Well, it's swung massively back in England's favour now. 16 from 8. It happened right below the New Zealand balcony. The English balcony can hardly look. There's Neesham again. Just the single. Just the single. Butlers can't go. Can't go. They don't have to throw. Dots are good. Dots are good.
15 off 7. Archer wanted to come back to get Stokes back on strike. They were never making it back. And again, we get to that situation where it's a free hit for Archer. Just throw the kitchen sink at it, get me a boundary, get it down, and I'll finish with Bolt.
Dot here for New Zealand is absolute gold. 15 from 7. Could it be 15 from 6? Sure, there's a lot of accountants in there doing that. calculation.
Come on, get it 11, Jofra Archer. Hit it for 4, get it down to 11. Stokes against Bolt.
It's Neesham against Archer. It's Boldham, straight through. He took a punt. He went for the big one. Neesham, the nerve held, and New Zealand are back in it again. And what a big last over we've got.
And Stokes is running out of partners. You can go on about the long batting lineup, but against this high-quality bowling attack, you can see what it means to Ben Stokes. They keep coming in, they keep disappearing. Brave call to bowl a slower ball. And it was the right call. Emotions and the range of emotions. From the catch, to the 6, to the wicket. First ball duck in a World Cup final. 2-7 for 8.
Nifty player. He's capable of getting the strike back to Stokes, but can Stokes afford to...
That's the issue, isn't it? If Stokes hits it to the deep, is he going to take one and say, over to you, Rashid, get me 14 in 5? Or is Stokes just going to say, leave it to me, I'm going to face every delivery? I think it's got to be the latter.
Well, it's New Zealand's best bowler. Williamson has used his management skills brilliantly. It's his best bowler against England's best chance. 15 from 6. A Yorker, they've got to try and get it back on. He won't take the run. It makes it harder. 15 from 5.
He was going to go thinking I can get 2. But when it didn't go past Williamson, he said, no way, I've got to hit 4s and 6s. I'm going to back myself against your best bowler to hit it for 4 and 6.
Well, if Bolt can come up with another 2 or 3 of those, it's going to be very hard to hit the long ball. 5 to go, 15 to win. Another beautiful length delivery. Stokes can do nothing with it. It's 15 from 4 now. Boundaries are so important.
The line here as well, wide outside off stump. He's taking that leg side out of play. Maybe Stokes has got to open up that offside.
He is so feeling it. Rashid goes down, tries to comfort him, tries to back him. I don't think Stokes can hear a thing. Digs deep, here comes Bolt again, ball number 3. On the money, but it's out of the ground, is it? Is it out of the ground? It is! It is!
What a shot that is. He realised the line was going to be outside off, and he just put his leg down and slog swept. Trent Bolt, yep, got the slog sweep out for 6. What a shot, what a cricketer.
Down on his haunches, sucking it in again. The crowd absolutely willing it over, the bulk of them anyway. Williamson, a wry smile. It's still on for both here. Goes again. Can he give the strike away? This is a big moment. They've got to run. They go to the other end. Oh, he gets in the way. This has got to go all the way to the boundary off the bat. Can you believe this? It has. I do not believe what I've just seen.
And it will go down as 6, and Ben Stokes cannot do anything about it. He can only apologise. He didn't do it on purpose. He can't do anything about it. He does apologise. It is signalled a 6. New Zealand can't believe it.
Totally inadvertent.
He's never ever changed this line, and he never looked at the ball, Stokes. He had no idea. He holds his hands up. How about the irony of this? Kid born in New Zealand, apologising to his New Zealand mates, but he's still got a World Cup to win. It's 3 from 2 balls. New Zealand have to get a wicket here, or are we staring down the barrel of a tie? A super over. If they get 2 runs, England, in these 2 balls, scores tied, super over.
Got a feel for New Zealand now. 6, and then that. 6 was down to skill, and then it comes off the bat.
Well, umpires are having a chat about that. I don't think we can do anything about it. It's in the laws of the game. It's just straight out bad luck at exactly the wrong time in your lifetime.
Yeah, because if a guy had fielded it, they wouldn't have bothered to run. out of the spirit of the game and sportsmanship, but because it's gone for a boundary, it has to stand.
Right, that script. Here we go, England now. It's in the hands of Ben Stokes. Bolt. Can he handle it? Pressure on, all that experience, the brilliance of Bolt over the years. Stokes on strike. 3 from 2. New Zealand need a wicket or a dot. It's as simple as that, a wicket or a dot, and still the umpires are talking.
Do you trust this Yorker again? It's worked so well most of the time.
Yeah, you just go to the ball you bowl best, and that's been the Yorker. Another meeting.
Yeah, well, Williamson's, I think he's doing the right thing here. He's slowing things down. Biggest decision of the World Cup. This one they're working on right now. 3 from 2. Morgan on the right. If he's cool now, he's not a human. He can't be. 3 inside the circle on the offside. Williamson up and tight on the onside. Here's Bolt. Here's Bolt. Down the ground. Now then, they've got to try and come back. Santner throws it in. Out. Rashid is out. The good part about that, only 1 run.
Maybe Santner could have thrown it at Stokes' end. Stokes was the end to try and run out. They were always going to get a run out there. Rashid did the right thing, sacrificed himself. But maybe the throw could have gone to Stokes' end to run out the person who's going to hurt you in the last delivery.
Can I just say how good that is from Bolt, barehanded? Can I just say that? That is amazing, because that's 2 runs if he doesn't field that cleanly. Staggering standard of cricket under pressure.
Rashid's gone, 240 for 9. You put a bat on it, you'll get 1, and you may well scramble a 2 in panic.
Well, here's another scenario. Wood has to be prepared to run a bye here. If he fails to make contact, Wood has to be prepared. He has to have the wherewithal to run a bye. A super over. If New Zealand can hold it to 1 run, a super over. If they can hold it to no runs, they're world champions. Stokes hits it for 2. England are world champions. 7 weeks of cricket, 48 games, 1 ball. Here's Bolt. They're going to push. Are we in for a super over? They've got to go quick. They've got to go quick. Out. I'm sure he's out. We're going to a super over.
You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Unbelievable. After 7 weeks, we are not done yet. They will check it, surely.
He's out. He's out. He's out. He's got to be out. 2 great pieces of fielding under pressure.
The only question is whether he knocked the bails off first. Nope. Excellent. Excellent from Trent Bolt.
You are kidding me. Ben Stokes didn't take the gamble. He did put bat on ball. He backed Wood to get back for 2. He didn't. 100 overs of cricket. You cannot split these teams.
This is quite incredible. You cannot, I say it, I've said it before, you cannot write a script like this. You cannot write a script like this. After all this time, 50 overs of cricket. Either side, the scores are exactly level. Let's just first of all pay tribute to Ben Stokes. He came out, England were almost in a hopeless situation. Let's just, the emotion on his face, the emotion of this man. What an innings.
What do you do with him? Because you want a super over, you want Ben Stokes, I'd say Stokes and Butler. But he's just exhausted. You have to fire up Jason Roy.